Well, sadly, we've once again witnessed tragedy, real tragedy in Europe with what looks like at least one terror attack and perhaps another in France. Shortly before I began recording this video, there was reports of three people stabbed, including a pregnant woman, attacked in Paris. Details still emerging at time of recording. But in terms of Germany, you've seen a truly horrific Islamist extremism terror attack. Some truly worrying statistics. Before I get to that though, just in terms of a context in this country, when you look at the official numbers, this was the latest data I could find, that as of September 2024, 254 people in custody for terrorism and terrorism-connected offences. And you can see there, of those in custody, 62% categorised as holding Islamist extremist views, 30% categorised as holding extreme right-wing ideologies. No number given, for some reason, in terms of extreme left-wing ideologies. But you can also see here, in 2024, an update, the MI5 and the police had disrupted 43 late-stage attack plots, and that the headline split of the counter-terrorist work remains roughly 75% Islamist extremist, 25% extreme right-wing terrorism. So in terms of Berlin, in terms of Germany, this absolutely horrific attack, you saw 29 people wounded, at least one person killed. You did see the German Interior Minister giving some details after this attack that are truly disturbing.
Yesterday night, the suspect rammed into a crowd with a car. He severely injured people in doing so and has caused the death of one person, as far as we know. He then attacked the crowd with some type of blade. It might have been a machete, and also severely injured those people. The suspect that we are dealing with had already been known to police. He had committed a number of crimes. He had been previously radicalized. He had been known for being part of the Islamist scene. The suspect is a German citizen. His background is Lebanese. He was born here in 2005. His mother was naturalized in 2002 as a German citizen, and therefore he was born a German citizen. The range of prior offenses and the radicalization also led to him being sentenced previously. In Berlin, he was sentenced to 1 year, 10 months prison, but this sentence was commuted to parole. The public prosecutor had tried to appeal that decision. We cannot rule out the possibility of copycat attacks. That is not something that we assume will happen, but it cannot be ruled out.
I mean, it's just absolutely sickening, isn't it, that in Germany, in a city like Berlin, there is what's been described as an Islamist scene. And you did see this response from the organisers of Berlin Pride.
As the CSD organizers in Berlin, we are distraught about what happened yesterday. Our thoughts are with the victims, their loved ones, and everybody who has been affected by this terrible event. We would like to offer our thanks to all volunteers and guests who wanted to demonstrate peacefully with us. Many of these people suffered much emotional stress yesterday. What they experienced will have long-lasting effects. We are trying to offer emotional support, psychological support. This is needed for our team as well. I'm grateful to my team. Thank you. We are grateful to all people who assisted, all first responders. Our mayor has rightly praised the collaboration with the police. Their quick professional response was decisive in this context. We are also grateful to the Fire Brigade, Berlin Senate, all authorities who have been involved in this collaboration. The CSD organization in Berlin stands for solidarity, respect, coexistence. A city open to the world was on the street yesterday. What we need now, we believe, is to take a measured approach to support everyone affected. We will not get involved with any speculation. We will wait for the result of the police investigation. Our basic approach has not changed. We reject all forms of violence. Ideologies, be they religious or other extremists, are trying to suppress people. We do not want this deed to be instrumentalized for political ends. We don't want any groups to be placed under suspicion for this. People are trying to divide our society and set some people against others. As the CSD in Berlin, we will not allow this.
Now, some of the research that's obviously taken place before this horrific attack actually showed, and I don't think this was a scientific poll, but one of those that was conducted showing, in terms of gay voters in Germany, that the AfD, now the most popular party. We know that overall, currently the AfD are the most popular party in the country. And also, in terms of Berlin itself, obviously again before this dreadful terror attack, AfD were actually the most popular party the first time in a poll, on 19%, ahead of the Conservatives, ahead of the Left Party, ahead of the Greens. But the truly horrifying subsequent piece of information that we've learned from Germany following this is that the Domestic Intelligence Agency believes there are over 9,000 violent Islamist extremists nationwide. That you can see here, the authorities identified close to 30,000 Islamists across the country in 2025, 450 of those classified as individuals considered capable of committing serious, politically motivated crimes. And in Berlin, the city's domestic intelligence service there identifying almost 3,000 Islamists, more than 900 classified as prone to violence. And it has been very, very disappointing to see from one Labour MP some absolutely, I think, ridiculous, irresponsible comments. Very, very disappointing to see that indeed, I think. But yeah, I think that disclosure from the German authorities about the scale of Islamist extremism in the country is very, very concerning indeed. As ever, I will keep bringing you all the latest on this and much more, guys. Thanks so much for watching.